for the Jews. It's a great number for Israel. They're selected from the 12 tribes, and the Bible says these witnesses are going to be sealed on their foreheads. Now, I used to try to explain that, and nobody understood, but now that everybody's got a tattoo, it's pretty easy for people to understand this. In fact, my question is, by that time, will there be any room left on the human body for the seal to be placed? And I'm joking, of course. But the Bible says these 144,000 witnesses are going to have a special mark on their forehead. It says in verses 2 and 3, I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God, and he cried with a loud voice, do not harm the earth or the sea or the trees until we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads. And in Revelation 7, it doesn't tell us what that seal says. But in chapter 14 and verse 1, we read these words, his Father's name will be written on their foreheads. So maybe Adonai, or the Father's name, will be on their forehead. Everyone who is a special witness during that period of time will be marked. And the seal of the living God won't just be a mark on the outside of their body, but it will be a reminder of the presence of the Spirit of God within these men. They will have an incredible power to communicate the truth. And the Bible says in Joel chapter 2 that it shall come to pass that I will pour out my Spirit, and your sons and your daughters will prophesy, and your old men will dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And on my men servants I will pour out my Spirit in those days. These witnesses are selected from the 12 tribes of Israel. They're sealed on their foreheads, and they're the servants of the living God. And the Bible says they're also separated to God. That means they have a special calling from the Lord. Revelation 14:4 says, these are the ones who were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Now, a lot of people have tried to spiritualize that and talk about the fact that they had not committed spiritual adultery, but that's reading way too much into the text. I believe these men will be celibates who just run around the earth preaching the gospel. And frankly, when you learn about what goes on in the tribulation, there won't be any time for family for these guys. They'll be on a journey and on a mission, and it will be a full-time task. When we understand the